Hi everyone, welcome to Korean Express YouTube channel and welcome back to our video series on Korean homonyms. That is, words that sound the same but have different meanings. Many Korean learners, especially beginners, get confused by these words. So I thought that it is very important to include videos related to Korean homonyms on my channel. So today we are continuing with part 2, where we look at 10 more Korean homonyms that you'll hear very often in daily Korean. So if you have not watched the first part of this series yet, then please go and watch it. I'll share the link of the playlist on Korean homonyms in the description of this video so that it becomes easier for you to have an access to all these videos. Understanding these will not only improve your vocabulary but will also help you avoid misunderstandings and sound more natural when speaking Korean. So stay with me till the end and let's make Korean a little less confusing. Let's begin. So here comes the first homonym, palm. Palm. There are two meanings for this word. Palm can mean night and it can also mean chestnut. Okay? Now, if you are thinking that how you're going to identify when palm means night and when chestnut, then don't worry. It is going to be really easy for you to recognize the meaning with the help of the context, the situation, or the conversation. Okay, so don't worry about that. Just remember that this word has two meanings. All right, next comes hey. Hey, and again, it has two meanings. Hey means sun, and it also means ear in Korean. Now, you might be thinking that ear in Korean is neon. That's fine. But there is another word for ear, and that is he. Next comes the word sagwa. Sagwa. Two meanings are there. It means apple or apology. Okay? Now comes the word il. Il. Now this word has three meanings. Il means one in Korean in the Sino-Korean number system. That is il, I, sam, sa, o, you, like that. So il is number one. It also means work. We know the verb to work in Korean is ilhada. So when you remove hada, you are left with the noun il. So il means work. And il is also the counter for days in Korean. So when you're counting days in Korean, for example, you have to say 3 days. You say sam il, 3 days. All right. So remember, il has three different meanings in Korean. Next comes the word 쓰다. 쓰다. Now this has four different meanings. 쓰다 means to write, which is a verb. It can also mean to use. For example, if you are using a frying pan while cooking, then to indicate the verb to use, you use 쓰다. Okay? Next is an adjective, to be bitter. And the last meaning is 쓰다 is used as a verb to indicate to wear a hat. Okay? So, like this, 쓰다 has three different meanings. Three are verbs and one is an adjective. To write, to use, to wear a hat. 쓰다 acts as a verb. And to say that something is bitter in taste, 쓰다 here acts as an adjective. Okay? Now comes E. E. It has three different meanings. E means two in the Sino-Korean number system. Il, I, Sam, Sa, O, Yuk, Sil, Pal. So E means two. E can also mean teeth in Korean language. And E is also used to say this in Korean, the pronoun this. For example, this chair, 이 의자. This man, 이 남자. Okay? So E has three different meanings. Next comes the homonym 맞다. 맞다. It has two meanings: to be correct or to be right, to get hit or to hit. Okay? So these are the two meanings for 맞다. Next comes the word 평. 평. It has again two meanings. One is bottle. So bottle in Korean is 평. And the Korean word for disease is also 병. Now let's take a look at this word 마르다. 마르다. It has two meanings. First one is to dry or to be dry. So for example, you're thirsty. Your throat is dry. In Korean, you say 목 마르다 or 목이 말라요. My throat is dry or I am thirsty. Okay, so in that case, you use 마르다. It can also mean to be thin or slim or skinny in Korean. For example, you're looking at someone and you tell them, you look very thin or very skinny. Then in Korean, you are going to say 너무 말랐어요. Alright? So this is how you use 마르다 in Korean. Next comes the word 못. 못. Now it has two meanings. One is nail and the other meaning is pond. Now pond can also be called 연못 in Korean, but you will notice that 못 is also used for pond in Korean. Alright? Okay, so in this video, we learned 10 Korean homonyms which are used in daily life conversations. So I hope you liked this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe Korean Express YouTube channel. Thank you.